Well, we're going to start off with some Father's Day stories hot off the press. There is no more accurate news source than SNL.
Right here, yes.
Yeah.
We are a serious journalistic operation, and we have the utmost newsworthy stories for you on the Sunday evening, just before you hit that risque show at 7 on Mnet. Anyway, we have a great panel for you this evening. Lined up, some amazing guests. Be sure to stick around for that. And afterwards,
Here's the game.
and then they're
But
in.
I'm not playing.
You're not
Yes,
playing,
I'm
but
excited.
they are going to be playing, and they're going to be eating some crazy stuff.
I don't know if it's worse than a raw egg, because that for me was pretty bad, but I can't wait to see.
I mean, I've smelt one or two of the things.
That was me.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm just the waiter. That was you. Then,
just
right
googled
after that,
that.
we will be bringing you the sports report with Old Ben.
Ha!
No, sorry. Young Ben, not Young Ben. Let's get that
Young?
right. Not
No.
young. Yeah, I mean, he is young, but not Young Ben.
Yun.
My son Benjamin likes to call him Old Ben because Ben, my son, is actually the younger one. And then we will show you how you, fathers, can find community at your local supermarket. But for now,
Let's get into the headlines.
let's get into the news. What have we got?
Well, I'd just like to say that we have a couple of fun Father's things to share.
Yes.
So let's get those up straight
All
away.
right, we got some photos for you. Coming up.
We do.
There we go.
33% of your job as a dad is staring at your kids like this until they act right. Is that accurate, Jay?
100% accurate. 100% of the 33% is accurate.
I've seen that look before, though. I won't lie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have grass, but this is how I would imagine a proud father from the East Rand or the West Rand that would perhaps stare at their grass.
I will say that growing up, I may have seen one or two of these in the East Rand Benoni. Moving on swiftly, though, shall we?
This is me, totally me, taking a dad joke from just joking into actual practical outworking.
I mean, there is a bun in her hair.
That is a bread roll.
That's
100%.
dad.
Do we have one more?
We have one more.
We have one more. And this one is just for those that used to come to church. Because we used to go to church. Now church comes to us on our TV screens, computer screens, whatever we can. And we can catch that up any time.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
one does not simply get to church on time. You arrive before it starts.
Duly noted.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, and then we have put together a compilation of some amazing fathers
Yeah.
who are really winning at life, and then some that drop the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but have a look at these fathers.
JJ.
Boy, Jace, you're getting old pretty quick. Puberty hit you pretty hard, did it? Huh? Yeah?
And the sake shot. Sake shot. Sake shot. bro.
Oh my god, I'm so careful!
Yeah! Eddie, do that!
Stop her ambulance is here.
Amazing. Sean, would you tell me, have you done that before with the vacuum? Because I feel like that is something you may have tried.
Maybe not the vacuum, but there's a few.
Oh man, well welcome guys. We are so excited. We have some special guests in studio with us tonight. We have Lungi and Temba. Moyo, welcome guys. Sean and Malpile and Mash Mashejo over there. And we're just going to have a great conversation about being a dad. How can we learn from you guys? You guys are amazing dads, and how, you know, what it is to be a son. So why don't we get straight into it? Because I really want to know what it's like to be a girl dad versus being a boy dad. So Sean, why don't you tell us, as a girl dad, what is it like? And Mal, maybe you can just chip in what it's like to be married to a girl dad. You know?
Well, first off, I can't tell you what it is to be like a boy dad,
Boy
'cause
dad.
I don't have any boys. But I'm always looking ahead as a girl dad and trying to see what's coming.
Okay.
And trying to anticipating
Yeah.
and trying to get myself ready for it. So yeah, they know they're only going to have a boyfriend when they're 30.
Come
they're
on,
going to get
Mitch.
married when they're 40.
Yeah.
So
That was my philosophy as well.
so
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine,
I'm good
yeah.
until then. But yeah, I mean, this the only thing I can do is take in what I've learned from my granddads and those around me, and what I learned from the Bible, and try and do the best I can.
And Mel?
Sean's the best dad. Girl dad, boy dad, any dad.
Come on.
Nah, I think Isabel and Ellie are really blessed to have him as a father, and I remember when he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I had like this.
You were 30, hey? Yeah, around there. If I'm not mistaken from what Sean is saying. Yeah, you were 30, okay.
And I had this list of questions for him, and it's like I had this whole list of things about how he'd be a father, and he like knocks them out of the park. Yeah, I think Izzy and Ellie have a good role model that they can base, you know, what somebody should be like and treat them in a partner going forward.
Amazing. And they were also on church this morning, so if you missed that, make sure to check it out. You can catch it on demand. And Temba, what do you say? So you have a daughter and obviously a son, Lungi. Hey Lungi, what's up? Are you good? Are you good? Yeah? You know, how's it to be a boy dad?
So the difficult thing is that you never can tell them apart, because you don't want to be that dad that favors the one child over the other. And the fact that he has an older sister, who the age difference between them is 4 years, they're very different kids, and all you can do is just plant the seeds in both of them, and keep praying and hope for the best.
Yeah.
As long as you lead by example, I'm sure that the results will show for themselves in later in life.
Amazing. I think that's great advice. Lungi, what's your favorite thing about your dad?
He buys me stuff.
Nice. Good job, Temba. Mash, what about you? What is your favorite thing about being a son, and your favorite thing about your dad?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So those are two very separate questions, Kelsey.
I'm just hitting you with both off the bat. Shall we go? Like,
Okay, cool.
you know?
So I think my favorite thing about being a son, Kels, there's this weird interplay, because I mean in our family it's not this thing of, so I've got a sister firstly, she's older than me, 2 years older than me, and it's not this thing of I am favored because I'm the son, which I am not, because my sister
Just
is older.
clarifying
I'm just
for-
clarifying. There are no
He is
favorites.
not, yeah.
Yeah, no favorites. But I think the one thing that I do enjoy about being a son is especially something that I realized coming, like, turning 18 and into my 20s, when my parents, like, there's like this new respect that when they're like, okay, this is our son, like there's this, I think adoration is the only word I can use, where they're just like, yo, but like, we love you. Like, we love you so much as our son. And I know it's no different for my sister at all. They love her in the same way that they love me. What's it like with my dad? Yo, guys, I won't even lie. My dad, I think, is the single most sacrificial and magnanimous human being.
Yo, big word, hey?
I know, sorry. Generous, giving human being.
Just for everyone else out there, you know. I don't know if it was just me that for a moment was like, wow, this is SNL MASH, okay?
Sorry, he's a very giving human being of his time and his resources. So it's a great experience from both ends, being a son and the sort of father that I have.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Sean, the best thing about being a father?
Best thing about being a father is seeing things of you in your daughters. It's like when sometimes they do something and it's like, oh, that's me. I'm like, okay.
Is that the best or the worst though? Because I feel like some parents are like, I saw myself in my child and oh my goodness. And then other times you're like, I
both
saw
ways.
myself in my child.
Yeah, no, but I think that's it. It's just seeing a little you and seeing them grow up by your hands. You know, it's like you have a hand in that life, and then when they do something spectacular, like whoa, you know, it really touches you. That's what I love about it.
And do you think, I'll just throw this question out whoever wants to answer, but do you think it's important to teach your son or even your girls, like, or teach, you know, if you think of your brothers or even with your sister, like to empower girls? Is that part of you know, do you think it's important in terms of, you know, upbringing to empower girls, you know, as dads or brothers or whatever it might be?
Absolutely.
Go girl. I was like, I'm gonna jump in.
No, I mean, our girls, they must do whatever they set their hearts and minds to. You know, there shouldn't be much of a limit for them.
Yeah.
You know, unless Ellie's got some height limit and she can't read something, but you know,
Short people problems.
Yeah.
no glass ceilings.
And I think from a dad's side, what you can do is show them what they should be looking for. So if you want your daughters to find the best guy or the best man, you should be that. So they know what's good. So when they see something that's wrong, they're like, oh, that's not what my dad is like.
Yeah.
I don't see those qualities. I know what I want, and that's what I'm looking for. So if you show them kindness, they'll look for kindness.
Yeah.
So just be the example who you'd like to see your daughter with.
Yeah.
And Temba, you, what would you say?
So I think what's important as a dad is that A, you lead by example.
Yeah.
And B is that you honor the girls as much as you honor the boys, because there's, for most of society, the advantage is always with the boy child, and the girl child there's a tendency to kind of look down upon what.
And culturally sometimes
Yes,
as well. It
exactly.
Is also, yeah.
So I personally was brought up in a female-headed household and brought up by my aunts and four of them actually. So the honor that I give to women in my life is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Girls, can I jump in?
You
for a
can
second?
jump in,
So
Mash. You know you can.
Thanks, man. So I think for me, just in conversations like with my wife Gogs and with like people and the unfolding narrative over the past 5 years, I think, since Fees and Rose was 4-1. When it comes to this notion of should we be teaching like to empower girls or should we be empowering girls, the language in and of itself it's still not okay, right? Because what it implies is that there is one party who has a level of power that the other party doesn't have, right? And if we're fighting for like equal rights between men and women and trying to get ourselves past a stage in society where we're busy fighting for rights, right? And for women to be alive. What we need to change is this language of one has more power than the other, right? So it's not, should I be empowering my sister? Should I be learning this? It's more of a, how much am I stepping out of my sister's way and acknowledging that she doesn't need to be empowered because she is as powerful as I am. And how then do I then get out of her way for her to be who she needs to be? How do we as society actually get out of the way of women, of our daughters? Because the reality is daughters aren't in need of empowering other than from a system that says that boys are more powerful than girls, right? Whereas if we were to change the system to say girls and boys, you're the same, what we're saying then is that we need to need to just equal the playing field, or not equal the playing field, but we need to acknowledge that it's not an empowering thing, it's a how do we get out of the way thing. Those are my thoughts.
Interesting, yeah. I like it. So, I mean, we're obviously speaking and we have great examples here, but for a lot of people, like, they might be growing up with absent fathers or not have a father. Obviously, in a day like today, it can be an incredibly difficult day, but I wonder, like, do you think that you can father other people? And if so, how and why?
Can I jump in there?
Jump in.
So I think fatherhood is like leadership, and I don't want to sound too deep, but as somebody
It's not getting deep, okay, we're ready.
somebody once said that leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts, but it's about one life influencing another.
Come on,
so I think
yeah.
that if you, by the way you live and by your actions, the person that has lived fatherless or is currently fatherless, just by following your example, your lived example, you can become that father in their life.
Yeah. Would you guys agree? I mean, do you think it's important? Mash, I feel like you got something.
Sorry guys, sorry. I just keep coming. So I mean, sorry. I spent some time at an orphanage 2 months ago. 2 months ago? Before lockdown.
I
It was
mean,
before-
I think like maybe like around 3 months ago, that was kind of like pre-lockdown.
Beginning of March, I spent some time there, and while I was there, I just saw that there was this incredible lack of fatherhood, right? Like an incredible breaking lack of fatherhood, and I'm not a father, right? I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not ready. My wife knows we are not. I'm not ready.
Just in case
to
Google
be a
didn't
father.
know,
I
she
am
now
not
like
ready
just a reminder.
I'm not. But while I was there, like, I felt this thing, man. Like for the children around me, and I was just like, guys, this lack of fatherhood that is rampant in our nation. Like, it's a lot, man, and it's bad. And as much as I don't know if I can be a father in the traditional sense, the way that you guys are doing, I know that there's something in the heart of me where I'm just like, I want to give these children in some way or form, like the security or sort of the affirmation, the sort of what comes with being a father. I don't know if I can do it to the full extent, and so I don't know if it's possible to father to the full extent people outside of your own bloodline, but I think there's something of the essence of fatherhood that they are doing that maybe I could even do, even though I'm not ready. Like I said, to have
You're
babies.
not ready.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that is awesome, and I think I definitely agree. And I love that. Actually, I think for me at least, like just seeing like great examples for me, it wasn't just in family, but it was in church and it was in community, and it was being a part of the church where you could see, okay, yeah, actually, like they are good men, they are good fathers, and they're actually just in their example. They're almost like naturally, you know, like Themba, I've seen you, like you'll just naturally take someone in and walk a path with them and pastor them, because it's who you are, but it's also like that overflow almost to be like, actually like, this is part of your mandate, this is part of what you do. Sure. Which is incredible. And I think more than anything now, like our generation does need father figures. I think like there is a big like need there. So I love what you guys are saying. Lungi, tell me, do you have a funny story about your dad? Like we were getting a little deep there, so I feel like we just need to raise it up a little. Hey, any funny stories of maybe a dad fail firsthand?
Ish.
Whoa. Did I catch you off guard?
Yeah, tiny bit.
Let's see, Temba, what about you? Do you have a dad fail?
It's as much as I can remember.
Because you're not that young anymore?
Yes, I'm not that young
JK,
anymore.
you're not that old.
Yeah, just a few years ago, we're out shopping for Christmas lunch, and we're in the supermarket. Gammon is kind of one of those things that you should always have at
Yeah,
Christmas
you guys
lunch.
are fancy. I like it. I want to go to your house for Christmas lunch.
Yeah, you're invited. And my better half, my wife, says, well, there's only like 3 or 4 packets of gammon left here. Shouldn't we get them? I'm like, I don't think they're looking good. I'll come back next week to do the shopping for the gammon when it looks fresher. Safe to say, there was no gammon for Christmas lunch that year.
We're like, whoops, kids, I'm sorry. Do you have one? Should we see what people are commenting?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing. Yes, leadership is about influencing lives. Timber. So that was from Megan. Amazing boy, Dad Mal. This is so cute. This is so cool. Someone saying my dad says, from Mike, my dad says he had kids so they could cut the grass. Yeah, I think my parents also, they had 4 of us because they were just like, hey, like now the household chores are done. Like beds made, you know, everything. I think it's genius.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Awesome. So I think it's about time for us to get ready for a game.
Yes.
Lungi, are you ready? Are you ready? Lungi loves to play games. Normally it's PlayStation, but I'm not, you know. So Kevin and Jan Ben, why don't you
The table.
We don't know what he's
bring out what you need?
Thank you, sir.
The rest of us are cautious.
Right, guys, if you have a comment and
Tips
you're
are
watching,
accepted.
please comment away so that we can hear what you have to say at home. This is going to get interesting. So I have a dice. Yes, the
Okay.
odds are in the dice. And you are going to throw the dice. And whatever number you get, as you will see, the gentlemen are bringing over plates with numbers. And whatever number that they get is what they're going to have to eat. But
Are you joking?
some are naughty, some are nice. No raw eggs, praise Jesus. You know, you guys are lucky. But there is a little twist to this. So there is an opportunity for you to pull a piece of paper out. And on that piece of paper, it may just have pass left, which means that someone else will have to endure whatever was on your plate. So there's some really good wow. Tim Tams, always a win. There are, in case you can't see, let me just take you through. This is boiled crickets at number 6. Blueberries, vinegar at number 4. We have jelly beans, chilies, which Jan Ben, I'm sure he can remember what that was like. And then lastly, we have Tim Tams. So are you ready?
No.
This is the only time you want to get a one.
Kelsey, no.
Matt is going first.
This is the only time you want to get a one.
Yes, I really want to get. I'm so stressed.
Good luck,
so
man.
stressed. It's a 5.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a 5. That's a blueberry. Okay, so
Okay.
these pieces of paper either say pass or eat.
Okay.
So you are going to take a piece of paper and we're going to find out right now if Mash is going to eat it or pass it to his left.
Great.
Let us see, what does it say?
It says eat it.
Eat it!
Correct.
You get to have some blueberries.
Oh, thanks.
As a win. All right, Mel, you're up next.
Guys.
I'm hoping
luck,
you get
Mel.
something nice.
Yeah, I'm seeing it passing to the left.
I thought you
Like dum dum dum. Oh, it's a 2. Okay, well, there's still hope. You just have to hopefully take out pass and not eat.
Guys, I only eat mild Nando's, not hot Nando's.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here goes nothing. Mel, are you ready?
Amen.
Is it pass? It's passing! That means sure. It is your turn to eat a chili.
I'll feed it to you.
Let's just get his face so we can, really see. Oh, are
Take
you
a big
ready? Yeah.
Yay!
Wow.
Woo! He's just so good. Yeah. Sean, it's not that kind of show, please. All right, we have water. Lungi, I hope for your sake.
I need to wash this down some cricket.
Okay, so the only rule we have is that you have to swallow whatever you're eating. And that's kind of like when you finished. Woo! He's done. He made it. Okay, Lungi, let's see. It's a 5.
Wow, guys.
Let's see if he eats
Yeah, it's not too bad.
or he passes. Pass it, Timber. Time for some blueberries. You wanna? Yeah, just pass him a few.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, bud.
What would you have done if it was crickets?
I would have had a go.
Ah, I like it. Enthusiasm. All right, Tembeletu, let's see what you are going to be eating. Those crickets.
Also a 5.
Also a 5. It's in the
Okay,
family.
let's see if he eats
It's rigged for the guys.
Sean, we're just giving you some time to recover before you have to eat something out.
I also have to pass it.
Okay, so you're passing to Mash.
Oh.
Ooh, more blueberries for you.
Okay, the blueberries are now out. We're done.
It's gonna be great.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Sean, are you ready to enjoy your turn? You want to take the dice? Feel like I should
Red
throw it.
eyes and everything.
There we go. Okay.
Be kind to me.
It's a 1. Let's see though if you get to eat it or pass it to Lungi. Lungi's hoping you pass it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, you can eat it, and Mash, please take the 1 away because now 1s are done. Okay, Mash, let's go.
Wait, there's another round.
So there's another round.
see.
We still have crickets to eat and vinegar to drink.
Ah, guys.
We're going till we get cricket.
I got a 1.
Do you eat it or pass it though? Let's see.
Oh, 1s are out.
Oh yeah. Roll again. Roll again.
Okay. Ah, this is so stressful.
It's a boiled cricket, people. I feel like he shouldn't have the option to eat or pass. He just has to eat. Who's with me?
What?
Yeah.
Eat. What? Eat.
Let's go eat or pass. Let's
Eat or
see.
pass, right?
No, but no, you have to pull one. Let's.
I have to.
Mash, while you're doing that, just so you know, your wife says you look super handsome.
Oh,
so
thanks.
if you have to eat boiled crickets, at least your wife thinks you're handsome.
Okay. But if I get to pass boiled crickets.
Oh, it's
Sorry, Mel. Sorry, Mel. Sorry, Mel.
I'm so sorry. I don't even want to touch it.
Mel, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, boiled crickets.
Close your eyes and just.
Isabel
Rocket
and
rolls are just
Eliana, if you are watching, you will make sure your mom is eating a cricket.
She's
Please
eating a
eat
cricket.
anything I give you going forward.
Yeah.
Always be better than this.
Mel, oh, she did it.
Here it
people.
is.
She did it. How does it taste? Oh, can we get water on deck, please? Okay, shares water. Phew.
The legs.
Oh my goodness.
I'm still trying to get the chili down.
Okay, I feel like it's Mel's turn now, but I'm really praying she doesn't get sick again.
I can't swallow.
Just take a big sip of water, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, you go, and then we'll come back to Mel.
Mel, I'm sorry.
All right, so we've got 2, 3, 4, and 6. Oh, it's a
That's the
3.
three.
Let's see,
Yeah.
eat or pass.
Please pass it.
Lungi's really waiting for something sweet. Go, Lungi, go. And while you're there, you can roll the dice.
Yes, this chili is hot.
Oh my goodness.
1 is out.
1 is out, we have to
You gotta
re-roll.
roll again.
1 is still out. Ooh, it's vinegar.
I wash it down with the jelly
Eat or
beans.
pass?
That's vinegar.
Yeah.
And you have to do like a proper shot of it.
Pass it.
Oh, it is Timber's take. Okay, Timber, like
just gonna
really
have fun.
have a good sip there.
Okay.
Right, this is, I'm assuming, white wine vinegar.
Oh, yeah! That's the way you do it. You just needed a sip though.
Yo, Lungi, how cool is your dad?
Yeah, he's is amazing, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like a pickle now?
I still have the cricket legs in my cheek.
Okay, Timberletu.
Okay.
Let's get something good to just make up for that
Don't get a
vinegar.
6 and pass. Don't do that.
It's a 6, which is cricket.
Man, your life ain't good.
Don't pass it. Eat
Pass
it. Eat it.
pass
Eat it. Eat it.
Pass it. Eat it!
Let's eat it. Yes.
Oh, there we go. The crickets once again. Ah. Even just holding it, I'm like,
Oh,
Okay.
man, should have given me jelly babies.
show everybody what you're about to eat. Oh. Man. Okay, here we go.
Just
One.
don't swallow.
There. He took it whole.
He just
It's a new tactic.
You see, now he's got a pickle cricket.
It's a new tactic. He just took it whole.
Water
Oh,
There's a
yeah. Look at that.
in black.
So hardcore. Okay, Mel.
No, you did it, man.
It's gone.
Mel,
did it.
let's see.
No chewing.
Gone.
In future, don't just chew the cricket.
Don't chew.
That's
Just like a pill.
just
Like a
swallow
pill.
it.
Just go
It's
straight.
a 2 again, Mel. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take 2 out for
just finished
Sean's
the
sake
water.
and for your sake.
You can borrow mine.
Let's roll again. Oh, it's a 5.
But that's out.
5s are out. So we're gonna have to roll again. I really hope it's not a 6, Mel. That's all I have to say.
A 3.
3. Okay, let's see.
lovely.
Eat or pass.
Oh, I still have to do that.
You do.
Oh, no, nice.
Eat it.
Just eat it.
Sorry.
Just eat it.
And I pick the colors I want.
Song break.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, Timber. Lynn Moyo says, I want to see Timber eating chilies. Can I hear that? Did anybody else say that? I think I heard this over. Your wife says she wants to
Nah.
see you eating chilies.
No way.
Wow.
No way.
Oh, look at that. I'm like, maybe we should, Timber.
Just for the fun of it. You've
Alright.
got pickle cricket in you now? You just need a
I've got
pickle,
white wine
a pickle
vinegar.
chili.
Amazing. Okay, so I think what we're going to do now, guys, thanks for being such great sports. And speaking of sports, we're going to cross right over to Jan Ben for the sports report.
Yes.
Shortly, we will be headed over to the sports report.
And as you can see here behind me, it is an intensifying match, which will start shortly in a moment. We are just having some technical difficulties, but I will go on to say that I am grateful that I did not participate in that game tonight. Sean, Mel, I am utterly sorry for what you have been through. And there we go, we're off. Guys, can you believe this passionate show happening right here? How long will this rally last? Okay, there, it's over. Yo, guys, can you believe that? I can't even hold a ping pong bat with my left hand, and this man is literally playing with his mouth. This is utterly amazing. And, oh, can this be? Can this be? Guys, is he going to break the world record? Yes! 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 Usain Bolt! Yo, that is, I must say, I'm sorry I was in the way there, but that was impressive. Am I the only one just wondering how it did not splash? Oh, guys, wait, next highlight. Is there going to be, oh, what a comeback, yes! Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And of gymnastics, I know very, very little, apart from I would probably break my arms if I tried to do that. Is crazy, and he sticks the landing, full points. Well done to you, sir. Absolutely brilliant. And the next one we have for you guys is a trick shot performed by all these crazy talented people. Is it going to land? Yes, it did. Thank you very much. Well done. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am not a great swimmer, so if my life depended on it, I would sink like a rock. But luckily there are other people willing to swim for a life, so I don't have to. Well done. You did really well there. I am so impressed. Colin Isles, what an absolute legend. Speedster, some say I taught him all he knows, but I mean, who will ever know? Well done, Mr. Colin Isles. I salute you, sir. Oh, I thought there was going to be background noise for that. Sorry for technical difficulty. But that is all we have for tonight's sport edition. Ladies and gentlemen, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you. That was absolutely superb. To our guests from the studio, man, if I was, I mean, my cheeks hurt from laughing.
Mel ate crickets.
Mel ate crickets. I think she's still got a cricket leg lodged somewhere in there.
Like stuck in there.
Themba has a pickled cricket down in his belly now. But yeah, so my cheeks were sore from laughing, but my soul was fed by the discussion.
Yes.
Those are some really good questions, Kelsey.
Thanks, Kev. You came up with most of them.
That's not what I was looking for, but I got it. Anyway, so
yes.
What's our next section?
Our next section is looking at things that are coming up.
Yeah.
Not just, I wanted like to automatically say in the life of the church, but actually just a bunch of things for us to look forward to.
Okay.
So what are some of those things, Kev?
Well, the first thing, and one of the most important things, is discovering Jesus on every page at Grow on Wednesday night.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. We learned about the Hebrew language, a little bit about it, and like how it came from like drawings into
lots of circles.
Yes, there were some circles.
Like,
and there was some great teaching.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, and what else is coming up?
And then we also just wanted to encourage you to, if you aren't already a part of a small group, join a small group.
Yep.
It's an incredible opportunity to build community together, to do life with people, even in this season. Especially if you're feeling lonely or isolated, there's a youth and young adult small group. There is small groups in different areas, meeting on Zoom. Head to our website to find out more.
Yep, and if you know somebody in the church, why don't you ask them, where do I go? Or if they don't know, then both of you ask somebody else, and then just keep the chain of asking going until somebody helps you. Or you can write in the comment section, where can we get plugged in? And we would be more than willing to help you. But seeing as this is a Father's Day show,
it is.
Fathers, we want to show you how you can get connected to a community in a shopping center parking lot. And as we end with this video, I'll remind you, we'll see you at Grow on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock sharp. And please don't forget that the COVID relief fund that Botshabelo is running is still going and still needs your generosity toward it. And they are helping so many people make it through this real tough time. And I personally, this is my view, is that the next few months are going to be the hardest. And if they're not that hard for you, I think you can make it a lot easier for someone else by donating to there. But anyway, let's play out with this video about dads in a shopping center parking lot.
Co-anchors out.
Co-anchors out.
You know, I mean, we're not a boys club or a social club. We're just a group of husbands collectively waiting for our wives in the Target parking lot.
I used to get so bored.
Hours and hours of waiting in the car.
I thought it'd be a good idea one time to go in with the wife. Thought I could maybe scout out some camping gear, something like that. Just ended up holding her purse.
Eventually, I just started returning the carts just to stay busy, get a little exercise. And then the Target management noticed and they offered me a job. They said I could work whenever my wife was shopping. Last week I clocked 12 hours.
Between 2015 and 2018, I actually completed my doctorate online while waiting for my wife.
Then one day, everything changed. I'm sitting in the car, it's been 63 minutes, I'm furious, and then there's this knock on the window.
Hey, got some new jerky. You want to try some?
Charlie's beef jerky. Yeah, that was honestly the start of our friendship.
You know, it didn't happen all at once.
Honestly, I don't remember how it started.
Penn came along, and then this Miles guy started parking closer to us, and then eventually, like, the group was just formed.
What do we do here? Well, we toss the ball around, we play some cards, you know, a little gambling. We have supper if it gets late enough.
When Miles brought his grill, it changed everything.
So, got your standard grill set up that everyone has. We got the coffee over here. We got the beans about to go there. Brats on the grill. It's lunchtime.
One summer, we did a series of car washes, and we actually raised enough money to put a big screen in the back of Penn's van.
TV, 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 TV. Go, 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 go.
That was a good summer.
For a while, the kids were real damper on the group, you know, but then we got a 2-car system going where each guy takes a 15-minute shift watching the kids while the others just get to chill, hang out.
Eventually, we decided just to put a security camera in the daycare van so we can keep an eye on the kids, but also keep a full poker table.
Oh, God!
This will pay for my wife's Target run.
Hey, so we got eyes on the kids?
Oh, they're fine.
You know, honestly, I think this has saved my marriage. My wife and I used to constantly fight about how much time she was spending at Target. But now, thanks to the group, my marriage is stronger than ever.
I clip coupons for her now so we can head to Target and I can hang out with the guys and she can do her thing, whatever she does in there.
Taylor, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Oh, come on, babe, 5 more minutes?
No, we gotta go right now.
Just 5 more minutes.
You guys have been in here all day.
Oh, you see the sale on the curtains?
Saw it.
They're really nice.
Yep, saw it. Gotta go.
I know it sounds crazy, but I look forward to those throw pillows going on sale now. Get to see my boys.
Hi, we're coming tomorrow?
Yeah, they got a sale tomorrow. You'll be here.
You got a sale tomorrow?
Red tag.
Okay, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
And I just hope it doesn't end with us.
I would love to see Target husband groups just formed all over the world.
There's no reason for any husband to have to endure a red tag sale alone.
If you see another guy waiting for his wife, you know, just offer him some beef jerky. Let him know you're down to hang.
Your best friend may be just 2 cars away.
I mean, we have so much in common. We all have wives, and they're all in there somewhere.
My name is Miles.
My name is Penn.
My name is Charlie.
My name is Taylor, and I am a Target husband.
And I'm a Target husband.
And I am a Target husband.
And I'm a Target husband.